So it is a weather impact day. We're going to see less rain in the valley, but the foothills and the Sierra is still pretty active, Tamara.
Yeah, still lingering impact after all of the snow we got, especially at elevations above 3,000 feet during the day yesterday. And for the valley, at least we're catching our breath a bit this morning. A live look outside from Stockton and Venice Health Arena Sky Camera. We've just had that lone drop on the camera, and there's another one to join it as well over here in the distance. Today in the valley, things are still a bit unsettled. By that, I mean there's going to be lingering showers. There'll be more of the hit and miss variety, not nearly the intensity scales what we saw yesterday. Snow is going to stay pretty low today, around about 1,500 feet elevation, with very light accumulations expected and staying unsettled into Thursday. I've got another round of rain and snow I'm tracking for you. That'll likely impact your morning drive first thing tomorrow morning. What's impacting us right now? Well, within the last 3 hours, you could see just still kind of these popcorn clouds off the coast, a good indication of the colder air that's advected into the area, and still these pop-up showers a possibility. Right now, we're talking 30s out the door in the valley, 34 Modesto, 35 in Fairfield and Sacramento. We're down to 34 this morning in Auburn, and still that steady south wind is around, but notice it's really notched down quite a bit in relation to those gusty winds we dealt with yesterday. So I've framed up today for you to give you an idea of when you could time out some of those showers. The later in the morning that we go, there might be a few isolated showers. The morning is quite cool. In the afternoon, tracking highs getting into the upper 40s with hit and miss showers and hit and miss showers as well possible for the evening commute. Next 10 minutes, I'll detail that forecast for you, timing out the next round of wet weather. It is 6:02. Let's check with Kelly, who's watching the roadways and current conditions.
Well, in the valley, luckily, we're not dealing with the rain we've been dealing with the last couple of mornings, so everything is moving smoothly. This is a look at 99 here at Fruit Ridge. Traffic volume certainly picking up, but no major accidents to report. And as we take a look at the map, you notice the roadways generally in the green. 5, 99, 80, and 50 all look fine. You head up into the Sierra, though, and that's where we see things highlighted in purple, which means it's closed, and red, which means it's a very slow go. So where we are seeing some of these closures, 89, Luther's Pass to Pickett's Junction, we have closures. 49 from Newton Road in Grass Valley to State Route 89. And 267, I need to update this one. We have some chain controls there south of I-80, but generally things open, at least. Now, for the most part, we just wanted to keep its locals, emergency vehicles. I know everyone wants to go enjoy the new snow, but let's wait until everything gets cleared up. We'll check back in again in about 10 minutes.
All right, thank you.
6:03 is your time this morning. A search will resume for 9 backcountry skiers who were caught in the avalanche yesterday.
6 others were able to escape. They were rescued late last night. Now, the avalanche was reported near the Castle Peak area around 11:30 yesterday morning. That is between Kingvale and Truckee. KCRA3's Melanie Wingo joins us now from Boreal Mountain Resort, where searchers will resume their efforts this morning. And boy, it is so snowy out there, Melanie. Watch out, that car behind you. And we saw you driving up there in Live Tracker. Yeah. It is treacherous.
It's treacherous on I-80. That's why it's closed for travel. We're here to show you the efforts, the vast efforts that are underway right now to try to find those 9 people still missing after yesterday's avalanche, which happened just beyond where we're set up this morning. So if you're familiar with this area, we're at Boreal Mountain, where that staging area will be located for the searchers. Castle Peak is just north of Interstate 80, across from Boreal Mountain Resort. That's where that trailhead is, where the crew pushed off and started looking for those people who are still missing as of this morning. So take a look at this. We want to show you a map of the area we're talking about here. It did take hours for searchers to even reach those 6 survivors we know about in the brutal winter weather we're experiencing right now. And certainly yesterday it was even worse. We know that some of those people are hurt this morning. Late last night, we learned that 2 of the 6 who were found are now in the hospital. The company that hosted the backcountry trip is called Blackbird Mountain Guides, and the company confirmed 4 guides were leading a group and returning from a 3-day backcountry ski trip near Castle Peak. Then the avalanche happened around 11:30 yesterday morning, as the company says the group was trying to get back to the trailhead. Now, video from the Nevada County Sheriff's Office shows crews organizing their response at 2 ski resorts. We did speak with a captain from the Nevada County Sheriff's Office who says the survivors from that avalanche site had emergency beacons and were communicating.
There's no quick way for them to come out, so they're having to wait there. You know, and like I said, they have emergency beacons, some of them that communicate, you know, via text. So we're in contact with them and doing our best to get in there.
Meanwhile, Blackbird Mountain Guide says it's in contact with the emergency point people for the 9 people still missing and, of course, the 6 people who are now rescued. Nevada County Sheriff's Office is going to be holding a news conference this morning at 11 o'clock. We'll be there to learn more about their search efforts. In the meantime, we were told by some of the ground crew that works out here at Boreal that searchers did have to suspend their efforts last night, and we expect them to get out here first thing in the morning and resume those efforts. But Brandy and Teo, you got to factor in the fact that it is dangerous not just for the people still out there, but then the search crews who are going up and looking for the people who got caught in the avalanche. So a lot of factors at play here this morning.
Yeah, and the thing is, though, I mean, we have seen, and I've covered stories where people have been rescued. So I think everyone at this point is just holding out hope that they're using those emergency beacons. They're able to, at some point, get cell service and make contact in some way. So I think we're all just kind of, you know, keeping positive thoughts that they are rescued at some point in the coming days.
All right, Melanie, thank you so much. Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Exactly.
All right, perfect. Well, right now, Interstate 80 through the Sierra remains closed at Colfax. It's expected to stay that way for at least the next few hours.
We want to show you a live look at Colfax right now, where Caltrans crews have been turning drivers away. Last night, our crews spoke to people in Grass Valley who say it looks like most drivers got the hint and they are waiting out the storm.
I think like a lot of people were on the roads earlier and kind of experienced sort of a little bit of chaos with that because some people didn't have four-wheel drive, so they're kind of slipping and sliding a little bit. So yeah, I think they're just probably winding down.
Actually, I couldn't get out of my house today, but my friend have a four-wheel drive, so he helped me this morning.
People that come up from down below don't really know how to drive in it and stuff.
There is still no estimated time for when the interstate will reopen. We will get a live report from Leticia Ordaz. She is in that area. She'll be coming up in our 6:30 half hour.
Well, this storm left thousands across the state without power last night. Here's a look here at the PG&E outage map right now. Many customers spent hours in the dark. Areas impacted most include more than 7,000 customers in El Dorado County, almost 5,000 in Nevada County, 1,200 in Placer County. Now, power outages can be dangerous, especially during this cold storm. That is why officials in Amador County worked with the Emergency Red Cross to open up shelters. This one's at the Jackson Civic Center. Officials say they were able to get it open in just half an hour after a large number of residents lost power last night. Gives people a safe place, warm place to eat and sleep. Pets are welcome as well.
Anybody is welcome at our shelter, regardless of their circumstances. We don't want anybody to be outside on a night like this. If they have nowhere to go, we want them to be inside and be safe.
The shelter is set to stay open throughout the morning.
Many schools and districts will be closed for a second day today because of the snowstorm in the Sierra. The full district closures are on your screen. They include Camino Union Elementary, Gold Oak Union, Pollock Pines Elementary, Silver Fork Elementary, Pioneer Union, Tahoe Truckee Unified, and Amador County Unified, except for Ione Elementary. Individual schools closed. Also on your screen right now, El Dorado High, Independence High, Union Mine High, Pacific Crest Academy, McColumney Hill Elementary, and West Point Elementary. We do have a full list of closures on KCRA.com.
And our viewers helping us tell the weather story. We love it. Take a look here. This is Gunner in Placerville enjoying the low snow. Thanks for sharing. And you can post pictures or video at KCRA.com/upload.